everyone, welcome to another workout. We're going to do another unilateral workout, but this time all the exercises will require force to be generated on one side of the body, so an ipsilateral focused workout. It will increase the body's demand to maintain stability and form because these type of movements are inherently unstable. They're great for building tolerance for offsetting forces in dynamic activities like any sport, for example. And most of the movements you might find feel a little bit unnatural as opposed to contralateral movements where opposite arm, opposite leg move, for example. That creates stability. The ipsilateral ones feel a little bit unstable, as I mentioned. So you may have to decrease load. So I will be adding some load to some of the exercises if you choose to use load, or you may have to decrease range of motion because the name of the game today is going to be stability. We'll start with a warm-up and then we'll get into the workout. So our warm-up will be switching exercises every 20 seconds, and I'll guide you through as we go. So we'll start on our back in a dead bug position. Arms up. Try and maintain a nice stacked diaphragm over pelvis, and then you're just going to move one leg at a time. Try not to let that back arch, or try not to also dig it into the mat. Nice even breaths. Good. Now we're going to do a little bit of rolling, but just really low amplitude. So you're going to go to one side just as you feel like you might tip over. Then you're going to try and change directions. So rolling is an ipsilateral movement. Okay, back to dead bugs, but this time 2 limbs. And we're going to move same arm, same leg. So we're used to doing opposite arm, opposite leg. But this time we're going to move the same arm, same leg. Again, maintaining that nice, stable center. Okay, so rolling again. Now we're going to place our arm and leg on the ground and come back up. So nice and easy. You can use the ground as a little bit of a push-off, but not too much. You try and generate that force within. Okay, back to dead bugs, same arm, same leg. Good, stability, name of the game here. Okay, we're going to move back to rolling after this one. And this time we're going to come up into a bit of a side sit. So on your elbow, pressure on your bottom leg, and then slowly roll back to the other side. And back again. Get in 2 on each side. Good, maintaining that nice stable base. Now we're going to get into some lunges with our arm overhead. So we're going to, if the right leg's going back and you're loading your left leg, then your left arm is going to be above your head. So let's have left arm up, left leg doing the work, loading this side essentially for 20 seconds, and then we'll switch. So again, maintaining nice alignment of your knee over your toes, not letting it dip in. Good. And switch sides. Right leg's working in the front, right arm is up. We're often used to loading opposite sides here. So you may find you want to do a little twisting and moving. Really try to focus on maintaining that nice stable base. And switch last time through. And then we'll get to the workout. Good. Last 5 seconds. Bear weight on both feet. Use that back leg to help you up. Switch sides. Right leg's in front. Right arm's up. Good. Really try and push that arm up. as if it's bearing weight or load. The last 5 seconds. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to switch my little timer here for our for the workout we're going to do. We'll do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I have 11 exercises, and we'll try and go through 2 to 3 times. The first time I go through with you, I'll give you a lot of opportunities to modify or extend. I'll show you a couple of loaded variations. And then the other 2 times we go through, if we make it through 3 times, then we'll just go together and work our bums off. So we're starting in 10 seconds with a loaded lunge. I'm going to use a kettlebell, and I'm going to load it on my right side, and my right leg's doing the work. So I've got it in a racked position. So load on the right, load on the right. Nice and easy. 30 seconds on, then we'll switch. Good. Same form as in our warm-ups. Making sure that knee isn't going on the inside, and break. I'll show you loading with a dumbbell. If you have a dumbbell, in 3, 2, 1, left hand, left leg. So left hand's got the load, left leg's doing the work. Good, nice and easy again. We're maintaining form. If you don't want load, then we're looking at that same exercise we did for our warm-up, where that same arm is up as the front leg. 2, 1, and break. We're going to get to a side plank. So we'll start on our right. I guess this is my left. Just a basic side plank. You can go from your elbow, or of course you can go from your hand. I'll show you that with the other side. So here, just really trying to maintain form as that 30 seconds approaches. Try not to let them dip. Bearing weight on both sides here, and both sides up here are free. All right, break. I'll show you the high side plank. 3, 2, 1. Hand right under shoulder, just as elbow should be under shoulder as well. Nice straight line. You're lifting up against gravity, but no need to do a huge crunch. Again, we want to maintain that nice form. Good. Keep breathing. Excellent. Last second. Good. We're going to do a single leg deadlift, but our load is going to be on the same leg that's in front. Now this one can be a little off balancing, so I usually do a kickstand version. So knees are together, but that other side's out. My right leg is doing all the work. My right hand has the load. But I'm trying to make sure I'm not twisting and giving in to that load. I'm maintaining form. Same motion. Your body wants to look as though you have no load. All right, and break. Other side, I'll show you with the dumbbell, and then also with no load. So I'm going to do the kickstand version again. For the most of my reps, I'll show you the free leg. Okay, again, this would increase your instability, so your requirements for maintaining stability. And for the last 10 seconds, I'll show you with no load. Keep going if you've got load. You can bring that arm down as if it's carrying it. Okay, now we're going to do a front plank to side plank alternating. So start in front, and then we're going to come to the side, and we want to control, and to the other side. So you're alternating sides, but you're trying to make sure it's in control. Here's the high plank version. Feet together, everything nice and squeezed. Good, and done. Okay, so we did this one last time, squat to lunge. We're going to stay in a squat, but this time, and we're going to stick back that leg, but this time we're loading the same side. So I've got the load in my right, and my right leg's doing all the work. Good, keep it going. This one's a burner. Try and maintain a nice low squat. Good. I'll show you the version with the dumbbell and with no load on the next round. Okay, up here in front rack position. And now my right leg's going back because my left side's got all the load. Good. This is your concentration here. Keep that breath with you. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Break 10 seconds. Okay, another side plank variation. We're going to start on the right, and you're going to bring your top hand or your elbow to your knee. Nice and slow and controlled. Good. Again, adjust your range of motion to accommodate for your own level. Other side. I'll show you the hands up version or high plank version. Okay. We want to maintain form through the middle. Okay, again, variation. Or you could even just try and lift off if that's where you're at. Modification. Stability. Okay. All right, round 1 done. Round 2, we're doing our loaded lunge. Choose whichever version you feel most comfortable. But remember, if you've got load, it's on the same side as your front leg. Good. Every rep is the same, despite fatigue. So your goal is to maintain form. Slow down if you need to. Good, break. Other side. I did my right, one to my left. 3, 2, 1. Whoop, I made a mistake. See? Natural for the body to want to do contralateral movements. So again, loadings on my left leg's in front. Maintain form. Speed is not the name of this game. This is more of a core workout than anything. And break. Onto our side planks. We'll start on our right. I'm going to choose to do elbow. And up we go. Okay, so here, what I want you to focus on is maybe maintaining that breath and stability. So really try not to suck in and move. that you've got a nice barrel breath going on. Your ribs or your diaphragm and your pelvis are stacked, and you're trying to fill this whole area and maintain that filling. Good, and break. And up we go. Okay, so diaphragm and pelvis stacked over each other. I'm breathing, and I'm almost pushing my belly out, almost like I'm trying to push against all sides of a barrel throughout my inhale and my exhale. Nice neutral neck. A lot of people bend and look and crane. Long neck, chin tuck. And break. We're going into our single leg deadlifts. Again, this one seems a little awkward, I know. For me, I'm holding my left or my right, and my right leg's doing all the work. So this is the kickstand version, the free leg version. Again, more unstable. So you're going for quality of movement. I'll do some kickstands. Good. 5-second break. Onto the other side. Left hand, left leg. And up. So again, if you have no weight, that's fine. Just let the same arm of the front leg drop down. That'll give you enough force and pull from gravity to try and resist that rotational force. Okay, let's try free leg, couple reps. Okay, break. Front plank to side plank, alternating sides. This time I'll go from high plank. So sometimes people tend to kind of lift up and go. So see if you can resist the temptation of lifting your bum up to initiate that movement. And almost use your opposite hand to push off so that you maintain this nice long plank. Good. Break. All right. The little burner. Front squat to lunge. So again, my right arm has the load, my right leg's in front. Try and keep that low squat. Woo! Break. Okay, 5 seconds. Other side. Left and left for me. Into a squat. My right leg's going back. Nice and slow and controlled. This side always gets me. 3, 2, 1. Good. So we've got our side plank with our hand or elbow and knee touches. I'm going to go for my elbows. Up we go. So again, stacking the diaphragm over the pelvic floor and trying to maintain pressure on that barrel through both inhale and exhale, through the entire movement. And break. Other side. And up we go. You can also choose to extend arm and bring back. Whatever movement allows you to maintain that stability. All right, you guys, last round, loaded lunge. Again, load on the same side as the front leg. If you want an extension, you can also do an overhead. But again, maintaining form. If you have no load, put that arm overhead. Good, break. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Everything in control. Every rep the same. Good. Last 5 seconds. Get a couple more reps in. Good. Side plank. I'm going to start on my right. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Keep going. My timer ran out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. And 3, 2, 1, up we go. I'll have to play around with the beeps. Keep up. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and break. What we'll do, here we go, back on track. Okay, into our single leg deadlift. 2, 1, and up. Again, I'm choosing kickstand version. Another version too is you could do a slide. That same, as long as you're maintaining that same hip hinge position. That can work as well. A little bit more stability as your foot's dragging along the ground the entire time. And break. Other side, 2, 1, and up. Here we go. So pushing that bum back, not having any rounding of the shoulders. So it's more of that bum going back than the knee bending. We're doing more of a Romanian or straight leg deadlift, although there's always a slight bend in that knee. But every time you come up, a nice squeeze of the bum to finish the movement. Good, break. Okay, onto our front plank with our rotating to side plank. In 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna go from elbows this time. Again, trying not to initiate the movement with a bum lift. Rather, think about pushing off that arm that eventually will be free. Good. And your focus is maintaining stability in this position. So we're trying to calm the momentum down through stability. Here we go. Okay, front squat with a lunge. I'm going with my dumbbell this time. Okay, here we go. Same thing here that I talk about in my planks too, is that I want to stack my diaphragm over my pelvic floor and maintain a nice, what we call inter-abdominal pressure through movement. So pushing gently on those all sides of the barrel through my inhale and my exhale. Good, 5 seconds. Almost done. And up we go. Squat. Everything's loaded on my left. I'm moving my right. Stacking the top of the bottom of that barrel, if you will. And then maintaining pressure gently on all sides. And break. Good. Okay, last two moves. Side plank with hand and knee, or your version of. I'm going for my elbows this time. So a lot of people also will bring their bum back. Try and avoid. Again, if that means you have to decrease your range of motion, that's fine. My form is being sacrificed by doing full range, so I am going to go slightly less. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last one, you guys. And 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Stack that barrel. Slow and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. All right. I hope you enjoyed that core workout with a little bit of a sweat. Any questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out. Thanks, guys.